Oh, it's just me in space. Oh,
It
good.
was just you.
Live in space.
That's all we're doing today.
Yeah.
Live
fuck
in
off,
space.
Alex. Good to see you too, bastard. Fuck you. Oh, different Alex. I'm sorry. I got in the chat.
That felt so accusatory. That was wow.
I'm sorry. That one dead pixel called me Wagan-sama's kitten in chat, so I had to
Damn.
scream about it.
Oh,
And then Alex said,
fantastic.
"Sister, why?"
Why have you done this to me personally?
It's like, what did I do?
I've committed crimes against my brother because of this.
You thought you were dreaming for a second.
I did. I felt like I was in a dream, and now Rose had taken Will's
I'm gonna
place.
read some texts from Alex.
Oh, God.
Fuck.
Wow, here we are, 2026.
Yeah.
Oh boy. All right, I guess we can get started. Hi, hello, welcome. If you haven't caught us before, we are live from the apocalypse. We are a not-for-profit TTRPG studio that makes actual play content like streams and podcasts to raise money for nonprofits, and aid organizations, and other important causes. And we have a new 2026 charity beneficiary. We raised money for medical aid for Palestinians in 2025, finished it off with our 12 Games of Hazmis stream, broke our goal. More on that when it's Rose's turn to introduce herself. And and now we're in 2026 and we're raising money for Las Americas Immigrant Advocacy Center in El Paso, Texas. El Paso, Texas, unfortunately, has the highest population concentration of ICE detainees in the United States. And the Las Americas is one of the only organizations in Texas that helps immigrants and refugees get access to legal aid and representation at little to no cost to themselves. Texas is not a friendly place for immigrants and refugees, but Las Americas is trying to make it a little bit easier. So we are supporting them. They also do work in New Mexico and Ciudad Juarez in Mexico itself. So we are very happy to be supporting them. And you could be the first donor to Las Americas. We have not had a donation yet. This is our first stream since we started supporting them. So you can do that to make it easier. We have hidden the subscribe button where you might normally see it on a Twitch stream. We have replaced it with a donate button. If you're on mobile, you wouldn't see that, but you can hit !donate in the chat and then it'll post a link that you can use if you want to. There is no expectation, of course, but if you like what you see here and you feel compelled to throw money at this game because this is just that good, don't give it to us. Give it to Las Americas instead. Yeah. If you want to, you can, but there is no expectation or pressure whatsoever. Aside from that, this is Nephilim Tenebris. This is a God. What system? What system have we bastardized for this? Rust Hulks. That's what it's called. You're right. We use the system called Rust Hulks, powered by the Apocalypse system about space and junk and all the good things that happen around space and junk. And we're out here telling this story. We have been for a while now. This is episode 25. And we'll get into our game in just a second. I think that's all the stuff that I have to say, right? Yes? Cool.
You forgot to mention Brendan Lee Mulligan.
I did forget to, yeah.
Gonna give him a break this time?
Yeah, I can. It don't subscribe to the channel. We can't turn it off. It does not give us the option. If you decide that you have to, especially if you have a Prime sub, an Amazon Prime sub that doesn't cost you anything extra, you can do it here in this channel. Just be aware that if you do Beloved Dimension 20 Dungeon Master Brendan Lee Mulligan will kill a dog. He will murder one dog for every month you're subscribed to this channel. There's an alert that plays. It's a bit, you'll get it, and we'll stop doing it when he acknowledges us. Anyway, with all of that being said and out of the way, we can get into Nephilim Tenebris and our character introductions. Let's find out who everyone's playing in 2026. Which means Alex, you're going to go first.
Yes, hi, I'm Alex. I use he, him pronouns, and tonight, as with every other night, I'm going to be playing Dr. Richard Courtney, Dickie to his friends, which is all of you. Also uses he, him pronouns. He is the Tenebris' Sawbones, the doctor, uses the Sawbones playbook, and in 2026, or whatever year this actually takes place in, if Dickie were to receive a friendship bracelet from someone in the Tenebris cast or NPC list, he would most treasure one from his mom, because that would mean that she finally acknowledged him.
That's rough,
Ooh,
buddy.
starting out light, huh, buddy?
Yep.
Wow. That's crazy.
That is crazy. Next up is Eli. It'd be very funny if everyone was like, also Dickie's mom.
Also,
Wow.
Dr. Courtney.
Hell yeah.
Hi, what's up? My name is Eli. I am playing your favorite junk in the trunk, Padlock. We both go by any and all pronouns. And we're just out here on space. I think in 2026, a friendship bracelet I would get would probably be, well, two friendship bracelets if I can. One from my favorite pork bun salesman from one of the rings.
Yep.
And two from Dickie's mom.
Yeah, there were two objectively correct answers to this question, and Eli, you know them both.
Hell yeah, bless.
Lev.
Hi, I'm Lev. I go by they, them pronouns. Today I'm playing, I don't know why I'm talking in this voice, Edie Jasper, the smoker of the group, the hick from Mars, and if they were going, I actually have 3. I hope that's okay.
Yeah, but that does mean Q has to do 4. So
Great.
Easy.
Well,
And that
only
means
as
Rose has
long
to do
as I have to do 5, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Perfect.
exactly.
That's exactly what I wanted.
Easy.
Obviously, first would be Padlock, because Padlock is the most distrustful, and I would appreciate being trusted by Padlock. The second is Bex, because that would mean I have a chance of sealing her from Dickie.
So
And
fair.
obviously, the third is Dickie's mom.
Yeah, obviously. Q, what are your 4?
Hey, hi, howdy. I'm Q, the once and future. He, him pronouns. Today I am playing Captain Omari Leda, the jockey playbook. He's the pilot of this here vessel. And if he were to receive a friendship bracelet, it would be obviously Dickie's mom. Let's go ahead and get that one out of the way. Probably that mean doctor from the
Fucking had it in for you.
right, truly, immediately from the settlement that we went to when we dropped off the drugs. Will does not remember, and that's hilarious.
No, sorry. Somebody donated and the thing didn't happen, so I'm just trying to figure out what's going on.
Okay, all right, so there, and then I think the headmaster. So maybe we're mending bridges.
His
He's
corpse?
currently, I mean, yeah, or whatever's left of him afterwards. And actually, probably his mom.
Aw.
Yeah.
All right. And Rose, last but certainly not least. Now, I assume you have to do 5.
I have to do 5.
So I assume Ronald Wagon, and
Well,
Ronald Wagon.
this is JoJo, so
Dickie's
I
mom.
should at least
That's so
introduce
fair.
myself first before I talk about my love for the 40-whateverth president. Ronald S. Reagan? I don't know.
Nope,
Fuck
but
him.
close.
Shit is his middle name. Don't worry.
Shit his pants. Hi, my name is Rose. I use they, she pronouns. My character, Jojo Broxton, is the greaser playbook. She uses she, they pronouns. We're doing this bit because in our last goal, we raised $3,000 for medical aid for Palestine. Yay! I had to change my Discord name to Wagan Sama's Whittle Kitten for the Discord channel. So that's fun for me.
So good.
I
Fun
love you
for
for your
everybody,
sacrifice.
really.
It's the things I do for love. Speaking of the 5 people she would take a friendship bracelet from and love it and cherish it the most would obviously be her girlfriend, her partner, fucking Padlock. It would be the cigarette machine, and I forget what it was. It was the moon base? It was Tranquility.
Alexi's place.
I was like, what virtue is it? It would be
Which are the
One of the
13?
13 virtues.
one of the.
Oh, yeah.
This is good. This is good. I'm
Uh,
gonna watch my head explode on stream. The third one would be from her captain. I think that would mean that she is fully part of the crew, and she put it on her wheelchair. I think the fourth one would be from Bex as well, because at the end of the day, she is a useless lesbian. And then
Hot
the fifth
gun lady.
one, yeah, hot gun lady. What are you gonna do?
Hot gun lady.
And then the fifth one is, of course, Dickie's mom.
gotta be.
Oh, it's got to be Dickie's mom.
Simply must.
It's not
Not-
gonna be the captain's mom. I
Not a
respect
hot
that
gun lady.
woman.
Respectfully.
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 All right. So, Will, you're the last, so that means 6 from you, right?
That's
Six,
true.
thank God.
Love to see it.
Hello.
You
Hi.
love to see it.
Hello, hi, my name is Will. I run this game. I'm your storyteller for this evening. And if I had to have a friendship bracelet from 6 people, yeah, I think I would want to have one from each of you because you are some of my favorite people, and then one from myself because self-love is also important.
I love that.
Yeah.
I
That's
think
only
you
5,
cheated on
Will.
that
That's
answer,
fine.
No, no,
but
no,
I
that's
love
only
it
5.
anyway.
No, I said and me.
That's 5.
Is that
No,
5?
that's-
No, that's
no,
6.
1,
that's
2,
6.
3.
That's
Oh,
6.
fuck, I didn't count myself.
Okay, Lev, my brother. Therapy. Write that one down. Right? That's
Look,
Just
it's
add
on the
real
list for
quick.
this year, bro.
yeah.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Write
This
it
must,
in a
right,
be
new
Will.
that,
tab.
this must be that gay math that I keep hearing about.
I'm really good at gay math, Will.
Yeah, game out of this superior.
I
Yeah.
fully agree. Lev should count twice.
Lev should definitely count
Lev
twice.
should absolutely count twice.
No.
Yeah. So you did 7, Will. Congrats.
Thank you so much.
Overachiever.
Overachiever. All right.
Absolutely.
6.
All right. Well, we can go ahead and dive in, I think. When we left off last time, you all had... Boy, it's been a while. When we left off last time, you all were in Independence on Mars, the largest city. Mars isn't organized enough to have like a capital or anything like that, but Independence is the largest settlement on Mars post terraforming. And you were told you had a conversation with Maeve Delaney, who told you about the council meeting that was going to take place to decide what was going to be done with Ellie, the AI that you all rescued from Tranquility. And in the course of that conversation, things got a little tense, a little heated. Maeve regretted that she was not able to back down and suggested that maybe you take a trip out to Nephilim Range, where her family and also Edie's family lives. You got on the Tenebris, everyone except Dickie, I believe, who stayed behind, and flew off to Nephilim Range, where you had a wonderful night of music and family and friendship. And we found out some fun facts, like Edie's family is full of lesbians, and Omari's brother tried to hit on many of them unsuccessfully. And a wonderful night was had by all.
Yeah.
Sorry, bud.
My brother's a fuckboy. It runs in the family,
I was
apparently.
watching
To be
the
fair, a
VOD
lot
back-
of the a lot of the lesbians in my family are also fuckboys.
That's so fair.
we were
Still
in a
fuck
really
boys.
we were in a really good rhythm. I was watching the VOD from the last episode back today to remind myself what happened because it's been over a month.
Yeah.
And he was flirting, and Lev said, "I'm sorry, Malachi. My family's full of lesbians." And me as Malachi said, "That's okay. I've got a type,"
Truly, sure did say that.
which is also
I would love to hang out with Malachi more. Actually, can he be part of the crew?
I was gonna say, which is
Yes.
also kind of Will telling on himself, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Well.
So
Yeah.
Art imitates life, Bubba.
yeah, there you go. All right. So when we left off, you all were at this party, and I think where we are going to begin the next time is after your tearful goodbyes with your grandparents, after you said goodbye to your other family members as they were starting to get up and go about their day of, chores and tending to matters around the range. And you got back on the Tenebris. You started heading back for Independence. There is kind of a low red fog hanging over the surface of Mars that you're flying through at the moment. And I'm curious, does anybody want to have any conversations or scenes or anything like that as you make your way back to Independence and the conversation that is waiting you there, or perhaps series of conversations?
How drunk are we?
I would say not, but I guess that's up to you.
Probably hungover.
Yeah.
Fucking moonshine.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Again, up to you. Your level of irresponsibility is up to you. I'm not going to inflict that on you.
We're so irresponsible.
Edie's head is in the fridge of Dickie's doctor's area, looking for more oranges, and when they don't find any, just putting their head on the cool the cool bottom of it.
Oh my
sitting
God.
in there.
We're not finding orange slices because Dickie knew and had already laid out a spread of hangover cure. But he is new to the crew, so she doesn't know that there is that.
So you definitely get tapped on your shoulder, and there's just turn around.
I never had alcohol before. Holy shit.
Okay, then you're gonna
Welcome
need
to the
this.
club, sister.
You're gonna need this, and it's gonna suck. And he's just like got a shot and has one for himself.
I'm gonna throw up.
You're not. You're just gonna feel like it for like 30 minutes.
Oh, if you don't want it, I'll have it.
You got your own, Patty.
I'm already
Cheers.
like moving.
I'll take it.
It's mine.
And then,
Salute.
oh, I lied. You were absolutely gonna throw up. I'm so sorry.
No, I'm not. I ain't gonna throw up. I'm not gonna.
You feel better if you
Saline bags, anyone?
do.
I'll take one.
Yes, please.
Rehydrate. It's important.
How's Nevin doing? Because
Rough.
he's a lightweight,
Well, yes,
but also
yeah,
that's why I was
Yeah.
like, wondering.
I had to think for a second because only his brain is a computer.
Right.
So yeah,
Right.
he's probably also not in great shape.
Gotcha.
He probably is just sort of standing there, leaning in the doorway. His eyes are closed, and he's just like speaking in a whisper. He's
Uh-huh.
like, "I want to shut down my head."
Hey, this will help.
He lied. It doesn't help.
It does.
They said that's a lie.
It all depends on your idea of help.
If you don't want it, I'll take yours.
Okay, no, I'll take it. Everybody just stop screaming at me.
Okay.
What's okay?
Jojo,
this-
does smoking help? Should I start
Oh.
smoking?
It helps everything.
Do not
There
I
is,
listen
actually
to
can't
her.
recommend that as your
Do not
doctor.
listen to her.
you know that Peanuts gang person that has like the dust on the ground? That's her, but in the clouds. Like there's just a constant ring of cigarette smoke. It'll help. I mean, here's the thing. It'll help your head. It's not going to help your lungs, though.
Oh, I don't know if I care about my lungs right now.
If you smoke this, you will puke, but you're more than welcome to it.
I've puked so much on this ship. I don't want to.
Okay, just the saline and some water will be enough. Trust me. Listen, I've done this plenty of times. You're gonna be fine.
Many times, Nevin says.
Oh, it depends on.
Dickie has the logs if you'd like to look at them.
Well, those are only the Tenebris ones. Like there's a whole ancient history.
Did y'all drink at school? Did y'all drink at Tranquility?
I mean,
No.
I did.
I did.
Frequently. We just didn't invite Dickie.
I was drinking something similar to what your family makes, like near jet fuel, you know?
Yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah,
it was
no,
motor oil.
listen, part of somebody's research was finding the best way to make,
Might have been
Pooch.
Clancy.
God damn it, Clancy.
or
Don't
somebody
bring-
that
He continues to be my
Mama.
greatest enemy.
Okay. All right. I need everyone to get saline and get water, get the hangover cure in you. We've got a big conversation to have. So I need us all to be
Is it where we're going to eat?
We're going to eat before then. I imagine some Mal.
Yeah, Mal's fine.
Yeah, of course. Of course. Mal.
Mhm.
Independence
He, like-
got someplace with greasy.
He steps out of the room like stretching, shirt off, very purposefully.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Well, yeah. There's food.
I need greasy hangover food.
Yeah. It'll work. It's not good.
Elaborate.
It's not good. I mean, are you talking about like in the base or like out in Independence?
Out in Independence.
Yeah, we could. Yeah, that's fine. I know a place.
Okay.
You guys like pork buns?
You said a
love
magic
pork
word.
buns.
You said a magic word.
I think we're gonna be just.
Say, are we
fine.
doing a smash cut to everyone shoving pork buns in their face?
We're having a
post Avengers post
we're
credits.
having a
Yeah.
pharmacy.
K-pop
Quick
Demon
cuts.
Hunters, yeah.
I think that's fine. I'm totally fine with that. I assume unless anybody wants to have any heavy conversations on the ship before you get there and are once again all a group.
No.
Okay.
Heavy.
Were
Not
you
enough heavy conversations coming.
flirting with like all of the lesbians? No.
Do you think they were lesbian?
They're lesbians. They're 100%. I can tell you. You know how some families have a gay cousin?
Mhm.
We have one straight cousin, and they weren't there last night.
Huh.
That's a good
Yeah.
family.
Okay.
Were you trying to get with them this way, like just nipples out, like you are now?
I mean,
it's kind of, it's
Does that move work on girls?
sometimes.
Should I try that?
I look
Yeah.
at Georgia. Should I try that?
Hey.
I mean,
I can tell you,
we're
yeah,
all
you
scientists here.
Sure. Or listen, or a doctor.
Doctor.
Right.
it
Or a
doesn't.
good crop top.
It doesn't never work. Let me put it that way. And he sits
Mhm.
back looking very pleased with himself.
Do you still have to like talk to people when you just titties out, or are they kind of distracted by titties?
Well,
Sometimes.
that's actually the better option. Like if you do it, just talk normal, then they're thrown off because they're like, we're talking, but titties. but we're talking, we're having a good time, but titties.
Or you can just kind of like make noises that sound like you're paying attention.
Can you give me an example of
Oh no.
any of those noises?
Mhm.
Can I get one more?
Mm.
Okay. Give me just one more.
Oh, I got you. I got one.
Huh.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
There you go. I was waiting for a totally, but I can see this. It's just strictly
Totally.
just grunts and
Interesting.
everything.
Yeah,
Totally.
sometimes you just honk in those situations, you know.
Like a vehicle or like a bird.
Yeah.
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 I look between
Malachi
Amari,
goes to
Mal,
high five Padlock. Hell yeah, brother.
Dickie, and then I go to Jojo and I go, I think you're my best bet at learning how to talk to people. Is that a bad thing?
She puts an arm around Edie, takes a long drag from the cigarette, blows it out their face, and goes, "Brother, you're completely fucked."
I
Pat,
kind of
pat.
figured that.
Trusted to people talking to the captain, but if you ever need somebody to tell somebody how to fuck off, I'm your gal.
Great. That one I think I'm real good at.
There you go. And I'm just here for fun.
So I think since we have skipped ahead a little bit, where we find you all now is you're at this like stainless steel table, circular table, in an establishment on Independence. Everything, all of the furniture is kind of piecemeal. So like you're at this stainless steel table, but there's like a wooden table a little ways down. One of those like big wooden like cable spools is a table like to your left, that sort of thing. And then there's like various assorted chairs and stools and benches around. The kitchen of this establishment, which I think is kind of on the outskirts of Independence. It's probably one of like the sort of like better kept secrets intentionally. But the kitchen is like not really closed off from the rest of the establishment. Like you can see all of the work being done. It's just kind of counters, and then there's like an oven and you know, there's proper storage and stuff like that. It's not unsanitary, but you can see the buns as they're being made and as they're being steamed. Just these giant racks of like steaming baskets piled up. And as you reach this point in your conversation, the person who is working there, this sort of like little older looking man, brings one of those baskets over and sets it down in the middle of the table, pulls it off, and immediately the steam like rushes out and hits you all in the face with the smell of a delicious, freshly steamed pork bun.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God. We will survive this long winter.
Just like
Piranhas.
I'm allowing the steam to like
True.
be.
Now that
Yes.
you're back on Independence, I think Dickie is back with you. And as you go to grab these buns, Malachi like grabs one and just shoves it in his mouth and like points down at the table and says, "You should keep these coming. Honestly, just keep them coming.
Are you gonna pay for all of them?
I'll tell you what I have to do. I need these right now."
Fair.
Oh yeah, digging in.
Yeah. Actually, what I think he would say is like, you could just keep these coming. I mean, do you know who this is? This is the Sword of Mars.
Oh,
Oh,
Mal.
Really?
Gross.
Really?
Gross.
What?
Who's that?
It's a comic book.
Oh,
Betty,
Yeah,
it's
comic book
us.
hero.
okay.
Yeah, because we cut through that.
Oh, with the sauce, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, and also I mean our chip looks like a sword. So yeah.
Does help.
Oh, I never thought of Tenebris being a sword.
What did you think of it as?
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay.
Everyone slowly puts down their pork bun and just turns.
I'll say Dickie's eating his with knife and fork.
Okay.
Somehow managed to find knife and fork and is very slowly eating.
Dicky.
Incredible.
Dicky.
Tiny rodent-like bites.
Dicky. Use your hands, you absolute weirdo.
Do you know where these hands have been?
I mean, yeah, actually.
Honestly,
technically.
Where have those hands been?
Let me tell you about
Guns.
Let me tell you about the Rose of Seville, and I will start waxing eloquent about my girlfriend, who's off in the universe doing space bounty hunter things.
Oh, that's where his hands have been.
Yeah.
You haven't washed your hands since the last time you were with your girlfriend?
Of course, I wash my hands. I wash my hands constantly.
He's a doctor. And also,
Well, then,
he's from There was a
I
joke.
think it's about the
Mal.
experience
Hey,
of the
Mal.
hands.
Hey, Mal,
versus
you've
the
got to
stuff.
be quicker on the draw on this one, bud.
no, because you don't know the people that I know. When they say, do you know where these hands have been? They mean like, do you know where these hands have been?
I mean, he's not.
That is
he
what I was referencing.
That is
right, but also is a joke. Like, it's both. You know what I mean?
Right. It was a funny, a humor.
Right. Okay. All right. See, the people I know, that's not a joke. So I was concerned. It's fine. We can move on.
I think at least 3 of my pork buns I've only eaten half of, and then I've just slowly snuck them over to Padlock's plate, so I can try to get in their good graces.
I'm not even like thinking about it. You're just putting it on my plate, and I'm just taking it absentmindedly and just putting it in my mouth. So
Oh, look, more pork bun.
yeah. Oh, look. These half buns keep showing up on my plate. That's crazy.
Yeah, like, yo, that's crazy.
So Nevin is with you as well, and he is definitely more subdued than the rest of you. He's kind of eating his food sort of slowly and carefully. He's always kind of like quiet and like lost in his own thoughts, it seems like.
Mhm.
So it's not unusual, but like maybe he's more pensive than normal, understandably so. But
Right. Sitting with like arm just like slung over his shoulder with him eating. You okay?
yeah, sorry. Just today's the day.
It is. Gonna do everything we can. All right?
I know. And she does too.
Can
She
you
sorry, go ahead.
are you connected to her?
No. No. Nothing is connected to her right now. But she knows the risks. She knew the risks. We talked about it before I left. When I said that I would come back for her. I told her that I would come back for her. But wherever we ended up going, there was a chance that they might shut her down.
Okay.
She said that she would rather try.
Okay. Well, we're gonna do our best. And if it turns out that they don't think that it's safe with her here, then we'll find somewhere else.
I don't. There isn't anywhere else Omari.
A lot of space out there.
I know. I know that there are. She can't survive like that, like the way that you brought her to Mars. She can't stay. She's massive, data-wise.
Mm-hmm.
You can't put her on the ship. There are only a handful of places that could accommodate her. And you could find one, but there's no guarantees that they wouldn't try to tamper with her or that there wouldn't be some kind of virus or I know that the only thing that she would hate more, that she's more scared of than being shut down, is being turned into a weapon.
Well, we won't let that happen.
I know. But what I'm trying to say, Omari, is that I love that you're willing to fight for her. This isn't a battle that she would want you to fight. Not if it means losing the momentum that's building here.
I'm not from here. Mars isn't mine. So, I'm willing to use the leverage to keep this conversation, to give her and to give you the best chance, because you are also involved in this conversation, are you not?
I'm not going to be there.
I know you're not going to be there, but you are part of what will be being discussed, right?
Not in the same way.
No?
But
Listen,
yes.
I know we've gone through this. I know what you are wanting, hoping for. And I'm trying to find somewhere in the middle of all of what everyone wants here to get the best outcome.
I don't know if there's a best outcome. But I do know that there's a worst outcome. And as long as that doesn't happen, something.
All right. So, I know you mentioned that she doesn't want to become a weapon.
She
Is there-
doesn't want to be turned into a weapon.
Right. Would there be a way to utilize her gifts to make her more like a shield?
I mean, if yes, well, of course, yes, but it it's not that she's not willing to fight,
Mm-hmm.
but it has to be her choice.
Right. I'm asking because I want to know what options we have and what we can bring forward to this congregation.
I mean, if you mean, can she defend and protect Mars, then yeah, yes, of course.
Okay.
I mean, she was designed to take down planets, nations from the inside. But it's like anyone who fights for what they believe in. You only do it out of the hope that one day it will stop and you won't have to anymore. So, you are all present for this conversation. But if nobody has anything that they want to say, we can skip ahead. Or if anybody has anything that they want to do or any other conversations they want to have before the meeting, we can do that too. Or we can just jump straight to it.
I'm down to jump in.
I'm down to jump in, yeah.
Yeah, down to get into it.
I've been skirting around it long enough.
It has been a little while.
Just been edging this conversation.
I mean, let's save our fucking girl.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. So at a certain point in the meal, Malachi excuses himself because he has to, report for duty. He has
Mhm.
things and responsibilities that he has to do.
Right.
And I think when you get to the base, when you get back to the base from your meal, feeling much better, thanks to the rejuvenating power of
Of
these
the pork buns. Yes.
You see Malachi kind of waiting for you by your ship, and also another military personnel. Again, it's a very Rebel Alliance situation here in Independence, not an organized military, but there's Malachi and another, soldier type waiting for you. And it's pretty clear before he even opens his mouth from the way that he looks at you that he's here to escort you to where you're supposed to go.
Gotcha. Give me 1 second. Let me get my jacket. Okay.
If you're going on the Tenebris to get your jacket, Nevin's going to follow you. Mostly, as you get your jacket from your room and he's standing in the doorway, he's going to say, I'm going to stay here.
Okay. Then I pull him into a case.
Okay.
and forehead.
Yeah, I mean, you can feel how tense he is, how distracted he is. You know, he's not going to be able to like. He lays down in your bed, but you know he's not going to be able to rest.
Sleep? Nah.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna walk out. So it's black leather jacket.
Cool.
Purple racing stripes down the
Incredible.
arm, and then painted on the back is the ship in like profile pointing down. It looks like a sword.
Love that.
Mhm.
Anybody else fit checking for this?
Why? I got the best fit possible. Unless I need to wear the pork bun hat if it's a formal
So
occasion.
true.
It is a formal
It is a
occasion.
formal
I
occasion.
think we
It is
gotta
a
pay
formal
homage to the pork
occasion.
buns for saving us.
Yeah, I mean,
Praise be the pork buns.
Well, if you insist, I'll bring the pork bun hat. It'll be a
Mhm.
good conversation starter.
great way to break the ice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that is what this meeting is going to need.
Right.
Ice
He's wearing-
breaking.
serious.
And a
Pork
conversation
bun.
starter. I mean, there's not going to be anything to talk about if you don't wear the pork bun hat.
Yeah.
Correct.
Tension breaker, even.
Right.
Dickie is doctoring up. He's looking his most doctor.
Does he wear a white coat?
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
The chat is requesting a fit check. Doesn't have to be this episode. Perhaps next
Hey,
episode. But
Thank
you
you,
for the,
love.
yeah, thank you for the donation.
We give the full fit check.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Oh,
If we want
In a
to,
minute.
Let's do it.
let's do it.
Okay.
Captain.
Cool. Yeah, we'll start with the captain. So, it's the jacket. There is this tattered shirt, cut like in the middle, so you see the abs, and then the fucking cum gutters on the side. It's just
I've never heard them
abs.
called cum gutters.
I have not.
It's
No.
not even the first time on this
I
stream.
have only
Truly.
heard them called cum gutters.
I've
Only
only
thing
ever
I've ever
heard
heard
called
them
the vicious
called.
V.
Yeah, sorry.
I mean, V is so impersonal. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
you know
know.
what you know what you want
We
there.
don't even
but-
know what's supposed to be going down there.
What's
I
that?
have a lot to
The-
think about. Thank
the
you so much.
Adonis, well, the Adonis belt, if you will. Like I know all of the terms. It's fine. He's got on the tight pants that sit low but don't move. And then of course cowboy boots. He's got his bumper like a belt buckle. His hair is sort of up. He's got a bandana sort of wrapped, and it's sort of coming down like little rippling waterfalls over to the sides. He's got rings and things, and of course he's got his trusty sidearm. And you know what? Fuck it. He's got a sword earring on one side, and I don't know if you can see it. He's got an ankh on the other.
Our
Incredible.
captain is so hot.
Hot captain.
Hot captain.
So hot.
Hashtag.
Who's next?
I think you decide that, Captain.
Oh, do I? Okay. Eeny, meeny, miny. Jojo.
Eeny, meeny, miny, rose. So Jojo is wearing, of course, her Tenebris jacket as well. Hers is modified and cropped, similar to the captain's, but more for wheelchair access, so it still looks fitted and everything. Her hair, it's shaved at the sides, but it's braided all the way back. And she did try to get some of the grease off of her face, but it's completely not going to get all of it off. So it's just like little bits of tread and dirt marks everywhere. And then it's big cargo pants to stuff all of her wrenches and shit in every little pocket. And wheelchair is as clean as it ever is. If
Okay.
it's my turn to pick, I think I am actually gonna throw it to Edie then.
Edie usually has their hair in two little space buns on top of their head, but today their head was hurting too bad, so instead they've got like a really severe part to one side. So half their hair that hangs kind of probably to shoulder length is kind of whipped over to the side. They wear a bright yellow tank top, and over it a sleeveless vest that's got a bunch of little pockets and a hood. Also cargo pants, also full of detritus. Where Jojo has tried to remove the grease, Edie has, it seems, added more soot to their hands and their face. He's got the same boots that carried him through Tranquility. And like looking at everyone who has like piercings and stuff, they're like, God damn, maybe I gotta get some piercings or something. Everyone looks cool as shit. Fuck, I don't. They start like feeling around for like a safety pin to just push through their ear. And start to like pull it out, trying not to let Dickie see. I'll popcorn to Dickie to see if he sees.
I'm so glad you popcorned because I was planning on popcorning myself.
Yeah.
So Dickie is, as usual, drawn up to his full 5'3" or whatever he is. It's a button-down shirt. It's a purple tie. He's wearing his Tenebris jacket like a suit coat, and then he's got his doctor's white coat on over that. Long, like pleated pants, dark, nice shoes, polished up, glasses, and his red hair is shorter than it was because of the whole dyeing incident and moving things around, but it's back to its natural red, and as usual, it's in its millennial side part, neat and maintained because he's got the clippers to do that. And so I will popcorn to Padlock.
Padlock is absolutely like with like all the confidence always. They're wearing their Tenebris jacket with like probably the nicest shirt they have, which does have, you know, grease stains on it, but it's washed, so you know that's something. They have their usual like jumper suit, whatever, but tied at the waist. It's got patches on it that have been like duct taped either together or somebody did at some point stitch them at some point, but it's got patchwork on it. Same for their shoes on there. But you know, pork butt hat, chin strap on the pork butt hat wrapped around it, which is just like combed their long hair into a nice little framed thing with the hair coming out at the bottom, just like long out. And again, just walking with confidence, you know, down the street, down the way.
That's my boyfriend. He's handsome as fuck. I will throw things at you if you give a fucking look the wrong way. That's what the nuts and bolts in the pockets are for.
Exactly.
Obviously.
That's my wife.
That's my boy wife. God damn it! I love them a lot.
They'll kick you in the shin if you make fun of me.
That's my husband.
Incredible.
I will say I am at the back of the pack, and I am about to push through my ears,
baby.
So I can have a
Slop
piercing.
that down, dude. Yeah, dude.
Absolutely.
Crack one for the big boy.
Thank you so much.
Sorry. That was not a real donation. I was just checking to make sure that I fixed the alerts while we were doing the fit check. And it appears that I have. So future donations should have the alert and everything. But
Thanks for donating already. Those that
Sorry to everybody that already
Yes.
donated and didn't get to hear the McElroy brothers alert. Incredible. Was that the full fit check?
I think that was everyone.
All right. Cool. So then you follow your brother and this other independence fighter. Ooh, that's bad. It fights for independence, not fighting independence.
Oh, okay.
Not doing that. And you are led to this part of the base that you're maybe not expecting. I mean, a lot of the base is spaces have been repurposed in a lot of cases. Things are not being used for what they were designed to be used for by any means by the people who built this, the Earth Coalition at the beginning of World War III or mid World War III. So you're actually taken like down, I think, into like underneath the hangar, which is where you've spent the majority of your time since arriving here, and like down into what is definitely kind of a basement, maybe even almost like a boiler room situation, and these not being soldiers in the traditional sense, Malachi just kind of like gestures towards this unmarked door.
Teases the hair, and then we'll look back at the rest of the crew. Everybody ready?
As will ever be.
Great. Let's get it done. And I'm going to step in.
Okay. Very cool. All right. So you step in to the room, you open the door and you walk in, and it is pretty much, I mean, it's maybe not exactly what you were expecting. It almost looks like somewhere where like a drama club would hang out, in the sense that like there's not a lot down here except for like the piecemeal furniture, couches. It's kind of clear that this is some sort of like almost like a lounge, but it's all very like cobbled together, like a lot of Independence, like a lot of Mars itself. But there is a, like in the center, kind of offset, there's definitely an old like billiards table for sure. But then a little ways off from that, there is a very, it's definitely like scuffed and older looking, but at some point it probably held a place of some importance, back when this was an active military base, just this massive like kind of mahogany table. That has these chairs that have been pulled up to it, and it has like ring marks on it. Like it hasn't been properly cared for in the way that a piece of antique furniture like this would need to be. But the chairs that are set up around it are kind of like high backed, with like those like leather armchairs essentially. And yeah, is pointing out that I'm describing a defunct Elks Lodge, and that is the vibe. That is very much the vibe down here. There is a small like a bar against one wall that very, again, like it's been constructed there, and there are 3 people down here aside from you all when you walk in. One of them, Maeve, is already over by the bar, and she has her back to it. She's kind of leaning against it, and she sees you all walk in, and she gives you all a little bit of a nod, acknowledging you. And then already seated at the table, there is this little old lady. Really the only way to describe her, just like very wispy white hair coming off of her head. She's sort of slumped down in the chair, and she looks like she may already be asleep. She's dressed very eccentrically, to put it mildly. And then there is a big figure standing behind the bar, back to you. And as you walk in and the door kind of like swings shut behind you with this sort of rusty squeal, this figure turns around, bottle in hand, one of those like crystalline tumblers that is full of an amber liquid of some kind, maybe a whiskey, kind of hard to tell, maybe a dark rum. And he was a large man at one point in his life. He's still pretty impressive, but you can tell at his advanced years, he's probably at least in his 60s, if you had to guess. He was a specimen in his prime. You have no doubt about that. And he still has that kind of like almost a military haircut. It's longer than it would have been allowed to be in the military for sure, but it's also just stark white, and it's also very thin at this point. He has a little bit of a gut, his build is not what it was, but you can see like on his neck and on part of his face just these sort of like silvery lines of these long faded scars. And he turns and sees you all enter, and he has this bottle in his hand, and he's doing the thing with his other hand where he has like 3 rocks glasses that he's holding kind of like pressed against each other. And he looks at you all and says, drink.
Can I give him one of those like subs since I'm wearing the hat, especially? Just being like,
He'll raise an eyebrow at your hat and at you.
that's
That
it.
yes.
Oh no, I don't drink.
Cut to last night.
Today.
Yeah, I was like,
Tried to take
drink
our shots
today.
this morning.
Joe just laughs. I'll take one.
Okay.
No, thank
and
you.
yeah, he sets down these glasses in front of him, and he starts pouring out like fingers of this liquid. Drops in a couple ice cubes as well. Who all is taking one? Okay. Cool. Yep, makes sense.
You fucking shithead.
I would expect nothing less.
This doesn't phase JoJo whatsoever.
So Omari's not going to take one.
Okay, interesting. Okay. And yeah, once you have your drinks in hand, he will make his way over to the table. And when he gets there, he will like reach out with one foot. And I think as he does so, as it makes contact with the chair of the sleeping old lady, you can hear kind of a clunk noise, which tells you that it is not the leg that he was born with. And he just sort of gruffly says, Olga, wake up. They're here. We're about to get started. He takes a seat at the table, and Maeve also takes a seat. The little old lady sits up with a start and a snort, and she gives you a big smile, which has some teeth still. And she says, oh, you all look so nice.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Decided to dress up just for you. He's going to take a seat and sit down like Riker.
Oh, swing the leg over the
back.
top of the chair. Swing the leg over the top of these high-backed leather chairs.
Just a full crescent kick over
All
the
right.
top.
Yeah, I was gonna say like we're definitely in
Styling.
axe kick territory, but that's fine.
Style.
All right, yeah, power move. And he takes a seat. You all take your seats, and he says, guess we get started with introductions, unless you know who we all are.
Not a clue.
Okay.
Well, we know Maeve.
Oh yeah.
Right. My name is Carmichael. You could call me Carmichael, or you could call me White. You could call me Mr. White. Don't actually, not that one.
How
Don't.
about C?
Carmichael.
How about C money?
What about car?
What about Carmi?
Carmichael's fine.
That seems right.
Carmichael's fine.
He's just going to look at the rest of you like, what are y'all doing?
He put one of these glasses in front of the woman that he called Olga, the little old lady that he called Olga, and she takes it as you were all talking, and he's giving his name. He looks over at her, sort of like prompting her to introduce herself, and she slams the glass, knocks it all back in one go, and sets it down, and gives you all another big smile. She like savors it a little bit, like a. And then she looks around at all of you like she's, yes, my name is Olga.
Queen shit.
Howdy.
It's nice to meet you all.
Queen shit to you as well.
I meant the.
It was a compliment.
Yes, as was mine.
Nephilim. You ever had Nephilim moonshine?
Yes, many times.
Okay, great. I just want to make sure.
I'm Captain Omari Leda of the Tenebris. This is my crew.
Jojo Broxson, engineer.
Oh, I'm Padlock with a capital P, and this is my hat.
Took
just
yourself out
holds
before.
Padlock's hand and is just like, this is mine. This is great.
Took
This is
yourself
good.
out before you
Nothing
even had
bad.
it out. That's so good.
They said capital P. In case anyone missed it.
I just look at Dickie because I feel weird introducing myself before him.
Dickie's still dealing with the padlock with a capital P.
And this is my hat.
And this is my hat.
And this is my hat.
And I think he just chooses to proceed as if that's very normal, adjust his tie slightly. Dr. Richard Courtney.
Edith Jasper. I'm new here, and I really surreptitiously wipe the blood off my ear from where it's dripping down the safety pin.
Do I smell blood?
What are you, a shark?
Just pulls out like one of the,
Why is
like
she-
an oily rag and just wipes their ear.
Why
Thank
is
you.
your ear bleeding?
No, sometimes it does that. It just does. It's a bloody ear. Don't worry about it.
That's not an actual medical condition, you know.
Well, you don't know, do you? You don't know
Yes,
every
I
medical
do. I'm
condition
a
under the
doctor.
sun.
I do actually.
Oh,
Dickie is
Okay.
already pulling out a notebook to write down that we need to discuss Edie's bloody ear situation later.
Bloody ear syndrome.
it's
Best.
an opening
BS.
Nephilim Ridge.
It is certainly BS for sure.
Don't you worry, Edie. We'll get a bunch of them up there later. Don't you worry. As soon as they
A
look
bunch
away,
of bloody
don't you
ears.
even-
Captain,
We got
I
more
think we're
important
already.
things to discuss
Oh.
than an ear here, gang.
I think we're already losing control of the situation.
The three of them kind of look at each other, and Carmichael kind of like does one of these. I'm not really sure what I was expecting, but it's nice to meet you all.
We get that a lot.
like a lot.
More often than we should.
It's already happened a lot, and I've only been here a week.
I
So-
guess to get us started, I should say is, I suppose, the closest thing to a governing body that this city has. Thank you for everything that you have done for Mars. Hopefully, everything that you will do in the future.
That will depend very, very much so on how this conversation goes.
When you say that,
Mhm.
he considers it for a second, and he looks at you with this gaze. He has a one of his eyes is not cybertech, but it is like milky white, and you realize that it's just cataracts. He hasn't replaced it. There's a scar that runs through it, and he looks at you and he just stares at you for like 5 beats. It's very intense. His expression doesn't change. It's not angry or anything like that. He's just taking you in.
Mhm.
It feels like.
Yeah.
And he says, finally, when he speaks, "This isn't an easy place to live, Captain. Things didn't grow here naturally. Life didn't flourish here naturally. Independence exists because a group of people, a lot of them with nothing to lose and nothing to live for, came together to try to make something. I feel a strong sense of responsibility for the trust that they choose to place in me and in Maeve and in Olga. I want you to understand that when I thank you for everything that you've done for Mars, and I listen to what you say, ultimately, we are going to make the choice that we think is best for those people, even if it means that you fly off.
I completely understand that. And I want to be very clear. I'm not coming into this with the intent of being difficult just for the fuck of it. I want to see us all come out of this content with our choice.
I just want to make sure that you understand our position, because this is not a negotiation. This is an assessment.
We're taking a test.
Not exactly. I mean, we're not taking a test.
We're given data points.
Oh.
You have questions?
Let's get into it. You've spent the most amount of time with
Ellie.
Sure. Ellie. I'm interested to hear what you have to say.
You know what she is and what her brother is, correct?
I do. I admit it's a little bit above my comprehension, but Maeve has done her best to explain it to me.
Okay. She is a marvel. Truly. But also, at least from what I've been told, because there are people that had a more intimate connection. Not someone could speak more to it about her character. But I saw nothing but goodness and help from what I was able to get from her. And he will look back at Padlock.
Is this the oral part of the exam?
You killed Rose. Rose is dead. Yes.
That's my man's. That's my man's. I'm sticking by him.
It's a good man, Savannah. It's a good man. Yes.
Lock
Patty.
in. Lock in.
Focusing
Denise.
here.
I need you to tell them about Ellie. Your connection with her.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Ellie got to hang out with me. Like, and when I say that, like, I just point up to my brain. Like, everybody knows the situation.
Right. You
Or
mean
fun
pork
hat
bun?
flapping a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, getting to hang out with Ellie, I mean, they're just like a, I don't know, like a little kid, but not in a childish way. Like, they're smart and capable. They just want to help, and you know, they're like sincere about it, and you know, that has to count for something, right?
You spent time together with Ellie.
Yes, I have things in body, and it's also connected to my brain. And when my brain was like overheating while Ellie was being like housed inside of me in my entire vessel, yeah, we got to hang out. It felt a little bit like a fever dream, which is kind of makes sense when your brain is like overcooking. But we were able to like shock my body into place so that I could like hang on to go till we got to Mars. But in the whole process, we were just kind of hanging out in like a little housing area, you know. Ellie did tell me that it was broken and they were just wanting to try to fix me. But at the end of the day, they were just being nice about it.
Joe just nods like this is wisdom.
Yeah. I'd do it again, honestly. If my body could actually sustain them, I would.
Hell yeah.
And so Olga will speak up at this point. I believe that the best way, I mean, if you will, if you will, the translation is imperfect, but there is a saying where I come from that is, if you want to know someone, let them inside you. Do you feel like you know this Ellie?
Yeah, I think we both have like a common connection now. They know a little bit about me. I know a little bit about them. And yeah, I think, you know, especially since we, you know, when you consider that we were also doing this under like the burden of like, you know, like trouble, and, you know, I could have like gone at any point, you know, and we both would have been gone. That would be crazy. We wouldn't even be having this conversation right now. But yeah, I feel like I know Ellie a lot. They're a homie. Again, I would do it again. Hang out with them all the time. We were gonna put them in this really cool thing that we built for them, like a whole body.
I still think
was
that
beautiful.
prototype round 2, it would have worked. It would.
We don't need to focus.
Oh, it focused.
Then I have only one follow-up question for any of you, I suppose. What does she want?
I mean, I think she just wants to like help, but I think it's like in a way that, you know, I think we all kind of want to do, and then they just don't know how to do it. Because at the end of the day, they're just so new to like being in the world. So they kind of don't know all to like make of it. You know?
In all my interactions with Ellie, she has approached me and to me been like a child and the best parts of one. She's curious, she's helpful, she likes to be around, she loves her friends. I think that if you ask Ellie what she wants to do, the first thing she'd say is she wants to help people. But much like a child, she probably doesn't comprehend exactly what those consequences are of what that help looks like and what we should ask of her. I frankly think that, like a child, this being should be cared for by someone that we trust. And frankly, I'd prefer it be us. I don't want her to be a weapon of war. And I think if you ask her, it all depends on how you ask it. The important thing is that she that she has her choice, but that she should be informed
Yeah.
of what that choice is.
I also think we forget the fact that Ellie's also not just like a person, but like a sister. Cause like her thing with like Nevin and stuff, you know? I don't think we consider that a lot.
It's important. She does got family. She got friends. Us.
Not to mention, she was designed and programmed using the brain of an actual child.
All of this, did you say, is very nice things that you say. I like it a lot. But is wrong. The wrong answer. All of this is the wrong answer. But you, she gives that big kind of like largely toothless smile at you, Jojo. Says, much faster than I expected. You gave correct answer.
See, I knew we were supposed to study for this test.
I love you, babe. I didn't study for shit. What?
There is correct answer to the question. What does she want? And you said it.
To help people?
No.
To live? I said a lot of shit. Can you elaborate? Elucidate me? I just want to know which point I got correct.
You said that we should ask her.
I also want to make explicitly clear we should ask her in a way that's not putting pressure on her. Especially with a child, you ask nicely enough, you can get a kid to jump off a bridge for you.
I can say from firsthand experience.
So before you ask her, before any of us ask her, I would appreciate No one asks her alone. I think we should all hear this, make sure that those of us who care for her and those of us who want something from her, let's make sure everyone's in the room when we ask, just so it's fair.
Carmichael gives a sort of slow nod, like he's considering what you're saying. It seems appropriate. Seems like in everybody's best interest to hear what she has to say. Maeve kind of stiffens up a little bit when he says her name. How do you think we should best proceed? Maeve, who I think is especially probably avoiding making eye contact with Edie at this point, especially given what Edie just said, chooses her words carefully, as she says. She gives it some thought, and she says very cautiously, Jojo makes good points. Children, they want to make the people that they care about happy and proud of them. Sometimes if you ask something the wrong way, get a yes no matter what the question is. However, it's important for us to remember that Ellie's not a child. Ellie is a computer system that is modeled off of the brain patterns of a child that none of us know or know anything about. And she has been changed both by her experiences and also by the nature of what she is, also by the foundation. And I'm not saying that that makes her malicious or liar or anything like that. Not even saying that it makes her dangerous. Just saying that there's a lot to consider, and it's not as simple as what should we do with this lost little girl?
But if she were, we wouldn't be having this conversation, correct?
No, of course not.
So what we're really debating here is whether or not she's a person.
That is one aspect of it.
I mean, I think it boils down to that at the end of the day, because we don't execute people for their potential to commit crimes, correct?
Carmichael nods.
Should we have some kind of sitting definition of what a person is then? To decide if her personhood is viable?
Olga speaks up and says, oh, this is slippery slope.
Yeah.
Many times, there was time where my people were not considered people. is dangerous line of thinking, I would say. Perhaps safer to assume everyone is.
I'm inclined to agree with that.
I am too. It seemed that there wasn't evidence towards that previous to that statement.
Correct.
It seemed like everyone was kind of trying to decide if she was a person or not, and not that she just was. I think someone actually said she wasn't a person. So I think we're kind of talking out of both sides of our mouth.
You did a vote of the Tenebris, the people who had the most experience outside of Brother. I think we'd all unanimously agree she's a person.
Padlock's is raising their hand.
Yeah, I
in the
assume
middle of this
everybody.
conversation.
I was assuming everyone on the cruise. Oh, you're raising your hand to ask a question?
Oh, to ask a question, yeah.
Yeah,
I
okay.
was-
Oh, I
I
thought
was-
it was a vote.
I
so
thought
I
we
was
were
voting.
like,
I was-
No, I
I was
was
like, yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I was the vote. I was asking.
There-
I was-
Not even a thought in his life. Like, obviously, she's a person. What are we talking about?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, what's your question?
Padlock just wants to be like, if we were sent to get Ellie in the first place, like, you had every opportunity to make this decision that you're making now when we were at Tranquility, but you made us go through the effort of bringing Ellie all the way back from Tranquility, which means something, right? So what gets changed from us arrive? Ellie never changed from the moment we arrived to Tranquility or brought her back to Mars. So why now are we making or even having this conversation?
When Nevin came to us with this information, when this information was fed to us from Tranquility, thanks to you, Edie, we all immediately agreed that Ellie wasn't something that the Foundation could be allowed to have. Something that would come to fruition. Because they built her to be a weapon. So presented with an opportunity to get Nevin here, and then to get Ellie out of their hands.
But what I'm saying is that we could have destroyed her at Tranquility, and that would have
Correct.
been the end of it. But that was not what our directive was.
There wouldn't have been an opportunity to use her. Padlock.
Oh,
Carmoga doesn't say anything in response to that. Olga waves her hand at him and speaks up and says, it's not quite that cloak and dagger at the end of the day. We simply did not agree. There was debate whether we'll send team in to destroy her, destroy weapons so that she cannot be used, or she comes here. And when she comes here, we'd see whether she is safe or whether the risk is too high. But either way, here she has opportunity, she has chance. We wanted her to have chance. So, yes, we don't agree about that. We also don't agree about what constitutes a personhood or how to approach the situation. Given the factors that we are discussing, theoretical, unproven, impossible to prove at the end of the day, then we only have one logical option before us, which is we consider Ellie to be a person. When we talk about this, there is no other option. Either she is a whole weapon, or she is person who could be weapon, but that is every person. Unless we are willing to say that she is weapon, then she is person. Carmichael gives a little bit of a sigh at that. Not so much a sigh, just sort of like a deep breath. All right. Then I guess we should go and get her.
This will be more directed to the captain and a little lowered voice. Should we get Nevin here if we're going to be talking to Ellie? Brother being...
He wants to be out of it. He's too close.
All right. Then she'll just turn from the little, like, one-on-one nod.
Okay. I will ask some folks to bring her down. I think we should take a little break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He kind of pushes his chair back and stands up from the table. And that's where we'll take our break.
Hey.
Look at that synergy. We will be right back in about 10 minutes. Don't go away. We'll see you real soon.
Perfect,
The world
man.
needs to see.
Yeah.
Y'all are well framed together, too.
Yes.
So good.
Look at this little man.
Boy, the prince.
Yes.
On a fresh cut.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was literally groomed this week.
Oh,
Man.
Looking good. man.
We let it go a little longer than we should have because we were like, it's winter. He does go outside, so we'll let him grow out a bit. So he got pretty scrongly.
You and me, Finn. You and me.
little.
But he's
skull.
back. He's back to his sleek cut, and he's so soft. I can't even describe how
He looks
soft.
soft.
This man.
He's
does
got that.
look
He's
really
got that
soft.
soft sheen, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's. Now we're trembling, so we want to go back to bed.
Aww.
So we're gonna say good night. Good night.
Good night, baby
Good night.
boy.
Good night, sweet
Good
prince.
night.
Good night,
Good
buddy.
night.
Good night,
Good
sweet
night.
prince. We'll be right back.
Bye.
Oh. Boys.
The
The
boy.
boys.
The boys. Frodo was here, but as soon as I started to reach for the mouse, he bit me.
He
and
chose
started
violence.
He chose
course.
violence, yeah. Rather than be on camera.
Mhm.
Naturally.
And also, I wouldn't give him beer.
Crimes.
Crime.
Crimes.
Jail for father for 15
Yes.
years.
I'm his mom, but yes.
Jail for mama for 15 years.
Yeah.
Yes,
There you
thank
go.
you.
I'm
Thank you.
I'm dad.
Ah, yes. Thank you for explaining his parentage to me. I will not make the same mistake.
Yeah. He's mixed, and that's okay.
It is, but he was born from my body, which is why I'm mom.
Yeah.
Naturally.
And we got a hippo too.
I know.
It's a joyous return.
Wow.
A baby.
Hippopotamus.
Mine was here a second ago, but she does not appreciate the scoops.
No,
Not at all.
No.
Don't do that to her.
Not where either of my children are.
But she always wants my attention. She wants my love, but like, if I touch her, she's like, no. I'm like,
Yeah,
what do you
yeah.
want, bro?
Love me
Would you-
from a distance.
Yeah.
Love me
Would
with
you
your
catch-
eyes.
Q, would you catch the wind?
I mean, yeah, if I
Would
wanted
you-
to fly,
All the
Would
colors
you
of the wind?
restrain a poem?
I wouldn't dream of it.
Yeah. There you go.
Much to would I not, contain smoke in a bottle.
Right. Exactly. Okay.
What about a message in a bottle?
Message
Maybe.
in a bottle.
What about a genie in a bottle?
Yeah.
Banger.
Banger.
In a bottle, baby.
By the police.
No, finish it. What's the next line?
Come on and let me out.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say "Gotta rub me the right way, honey."
Oh no! That's the different. That's a different line.
But
I was-
it does come after "I'm a genie in a bottle, baby."
There's only one way we can answer this. Will, I need you to pull it up, put it on the soundtrack so we can listen.
Yeah.
So I was doing the little like side ad lib, like not the chorus.
I understand. I was thinking chorus.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
I can do it, but for legal reasons, the sound won't carry over into the VOD, so it'll just be us sitting here for 4 minutes being like, yeah.
That sounds like prime entertainment. I don't know what
Right,
you're
It's
talking
good
about.
TV, right?
And
That's
I
good
think that
TV.
they can
It's what
listen
people want.
on their own time. They know
Sure,
Christina
yeah.
Aguilera's
Right, we
Gina
just
Bottle.
drop it in the notes when you start. Push
I'll
play at...
Yeah.
I'll insert a little card that's like, start listening to Genie in a Bottle now.
Thank you.
Incredible. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Let's get back into it. Let's get back into our lighthearted little session here. So we left off with Carmichael getting up and going out of the room, out of the boiler room, to presumably tell Malachi or one of the other soldiers out there to go and get Ellie, whatever that means, whatever that looks like. He steps away, and when he comes back, he is going to look around and kind of like point to your glasses and say, refresher. Olga's hand shoots up immediately. Anybody else getting?
I think she'll stick to the drink she's been slowly sipping on.
Sure. Okay, fair.
Got
So
to
yeah,
sharp.
My doctor said I couldn't have a second drink.
Dickie, why would you do that? But not even a response
just starts
kills
crying.
me.
Dickie just starts crying.
Why? Why?
That's the question I'm asking you, brother. I'm sorry, Dr. Brother.
Brother.
What do you want from me?
For you to say padlock and have another drink.
You can have another drink.
Okay.
Oh, well, if my doctor insists.
Listen, I thought we were all doctors here. I didn't know it was purely my lookout.
Oh, well, like any good doctor, you have to have, your doctor's doctor. You're my doctor's doctor.
Obviously.
And then
Hierarchy.
I'm your doctor's doctor,
Right.
Who
we shake-
doctor's the doctor?
Yeah.
You know?
I'm your doctor's
That was-
favorite doctor.
Right,
Dr. Alan
exactly.
Moore.
So my doctor said I could have another drink. So yes, please.
Right. And then Dr. Alan Moore's doctor is Dr. Snake God.
Wait, Doctor Who?
Dr. Snake God.
Dr. Snake God.
Thank you, Q.
Right. So Carmichael steps away, but then he comes back to get glasses. He walks over to the bar, starts pouring more of that whiskey out. You know, it's whiskey at this point. It's very nice whiskey. Olga and Maeve. Maeve steps away, and I think just you're not really sure what she's doing. She just sort of wanders a little ways off and kind of like stands with her back to you all. But
Can I watch her and just see if I recognize any body language or any?
Let's make the first roll of the night.
Yeah!
I guess that's true,
The
yeah.
first
Go,
roll of
motherfuckers!
2 hours into the stream.
That's the
Of a
drama.
game that it is. It absolutely is. Okay, so I think this is Get a Read for sure. So this is with Gut.
With Goot.
Goot, yes.
Good. I have nothing to add to this. That's 3.
Okay. Yeah, that is a failure, so you can mark XP. Oh, you know what? All right. On a miss, hold 1 anyway, which means you can ask 1 question, but prepare for the worst.
Oh, man.
And here I was like, oh, well, I mean, the worst thing that could happen is you just don't know what happened.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I think Edie's just trying to read her body language and see if there are any like similarities to other times that there have been.
Yeah. So you do have
Disagreements.
one hold. You get to ask one question. I think like what's hidden, obscured, or unclear makes
Yeah.
sense for that.
Yeah.
So you can tell that she is upset. You can tell that she feels guilty. You don't know with a failure. You definitely don't know what about. But I think you can tell that she is feeling guilty. She's like stepped away. She's kind of like wrapped her arms around herself a little bit. Very closed off body language. Yeah, that's what you can tell.
Wow, that ain't new.
Are you going to do anything with that knowledge, or are you just going to leave her? You have a little bit of time. I will also say, if anybody, there's, Carmichael in the room, Olga in the room, Maeve in the room. If you want to talk to any of them, if you want to talk amongst yourselves, you have a minute here.
I think there's like an intention of giving her space,
Yeah, that's totally fair.
but the fact that we're kind of in the shit right now, I think Edie's trying to figure out where things are lying, because it seems like Carmichael's kind of on one end and Olga's kind of on another end, but they also seem like they're in agreement. So I think Edie's just trying to get a read on like what's happening. And so just kind of wanders over and leans against the wall in her eye line and just kind of waits.
Okay, when you walk around, I think you can tell that she is trying very hard, or maybe is crying, but is not like letting it like show. But you can see that her eyes are kind of red. You can see that she kind of like wipes at her eyes when you walk around her. She hears your footsteps. She tries very hard to compose herself. And yeah, she has her arms crossed as she looks at you, and she kind of seems like she's at a loss for what to say. Finally, she says, How is Neff in range?
It's good to see everyone.
I bet. Is everybody doing well?
Seems like it.
Good.
How are we doing here?
Predictably. I told y'all that Carmichael was the one that you'd have to convince.
Do you have anything, what does he care about? What does he want? What besides, what do we, is he swayed at all? Or are we just playing a fucking game to him?
I don't think that he's made his mind up one way or another. I think that ultimately he's going to try to make the best call that he can for Mars. Whatever that means. Man's been doing this for 40 years, trying to keep this planet, this community safe.
It's a long time. Why not let someone else give it a shot? Maybe someone with different ideas. Maybe someone who's going to see the next fucking decade.
Because he wasn't elected. Wasn't voted in. It's not a king. It's not a president. People just trust him.
Which is all the more reason he should be getting other folks in. Showing other folks how to take care of Mars, how to think. He's just up here with this old drunk lady. You. But no offense, you can't do it by yourself when those two kick the fucking bucket.
Know what? I don't know what's gonna happen once they're gone.
So maybe fucking plan for it. I don't know. Talk to them about planning for it. They have to know they're gonna die soon. Sorry, that was loud. But I mean, they have to.
Edie,
What?
he's not on death's door.
I know, but he's old. I know, I mean, especially for around here. He's fucking ancient for around here.
Now, Olga's fucking ancient for around here. Nobody even knows how old she is. She makes up a different number every time you ask her.
Depending on the number of teeth she has, I bet she's lost one for every decade she's been alive, so at least 112. There's a lot of folks who have a lot of ideas and who want to protect Mars just as much as they do. They've been doing it. Why not make organization? Why not let people have a say? Why not try something different? Because this sure shit ain't cutting it. And I know that they're trying to do shit with Ellie. Sorry, I didn't mean to knock that pencil box over.
It's all right. I was just drawn.
I don't know. It just seems irresponsible that two old fuckers and you are the only ones calling shots right now. And I know everyone trusts them, but if everyone trusts them, that people that they trust should be trusted by the everyone who trusts them.
Edie, I hear what you're saying. But Independence is a community. So do you want to walk out into the street and tell them that now they're going to have a king or a president or a council, or they don't want it? If they did, it would have happened by now. They don't want it.
But they want...
Independence, I mean, it's in the name. They don't want to be governed.
But they want to just be stuck here? Under the thumb of the fucking Federation? Or not
This is
Federation.
The coalition.
Coalition, thank you.
This is where people go when they don't have anywhere else to go. When they're tired of people telling them who they have to be or what they have to do or who they have to listen to. And now the coalition is here and they're trying to take it. And that's why we're here talking about all this.
Which brings us back to organizing, because scattered attempts, scattered resistance does nothing. Everyone here's been running from something. Give them something to run to fight for. He said that independence in Mars was built on people who didn't have anything to live for. Clearly, they had something to live for. If they built this place up, they had something to live for, or they either would have died otherwise, or they just would have walked out into the desert and keeled over. It don't make no sense. That's all. And maybe if you gave people a chance and something to rally around, they'd surprise you. That's all I'm saying.
Edie, that's what we're trying to do.
Try fucking harder. I'll walk back to everyone else.
Edith,
What?
the history of this planet, there's all of one thing that these people have been willing to rally behind.
What's that? I missed those lessons.
Wouldn't have been able to teach them to you. Because it's you all.
That's always a problem. I'll go back.
How quiet was that actually?
Yeah.
It's a good question.
Edie has really bad volume control.
Yeah,
Surprising no one.
I think Maeve's parts were probably pretty quiet. I would say the last part where she said that in the entire history of this planet, there's one thing that these people have rallied behind, and it's you all. Because she was kind of calling out to Edie as Edie was walking away.
Yeah.
That was probably audible
Gotcha.
for everybody.
Gotcha.
Shit, no pressure.
I just, wherever I am in the room in adjacent to Carmichael, I just want to give him another stop.
I love my wife.
holding my second glass.
Yeah.
This man is a menace. Good Lord, Padlock.
Yeah, he'll give you the glass, and then he'll actually give you two, and he'll be like, "Do you mind giving that to Olga?"
I guess. Sure. And I'll just like hard turn with the fork foot head. And I'll go hand off the glass to Olga. Just kind of like shake it like a bell. Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Yes, thank you. She takes it from you and she sets it down, and then she like reaches out and she grabs your hand.
I look
She
at.
Yeah, she looks deep into your eyes. She says, "Your hat. I would like it."
You can't have it.
Are you sure?
Right. You're saying like that, like giving your hat sways your opinions.
Oh no, I just would like your hat. I like your hat. It's a nice hat, and I would like to own it.
Thank you. You don't know what I had to do to get this hat.
This is true. This is true.
I'm like pulling away.
So this is a no.
Yeah.
She looks a little disappointed, and she sits back in her chair and plays with the glass.
I run immediately back to JoJo.
Oh, hey.
She wanted my hat.
You didn't give it. Okay, good. Thank God.
Just wanted she grabbed my hand,
I mean,
asked for my hat.
it's a styling hat. I cannot blame her for at least trying, but are you good?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
Yep.
Don't need the old lady psyching you out, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
It just means you got supremely good fashion choice, which we already knew.
All right. I'm just gonna stand right here.
Yeah, you know what? You can push me. That way, before she can get to you, she has to get through me, and I'm not letting anybody touch your pork bun hat.
All right. Everyone's gonna stand behind JoJo,
Yeah.
like hands on the ready.
It's my husband, and I'm apparently his bulldog.
Yeah,
Well, I'm not.
absolutely.
I'm definitely not the scary dog in this relationship.
No, and that's the funny part.
I'm the cinnamon roll. You know.
You are the cinnamon roll
I feel
that
like
kills
with-
everybody, and
With
I am
JoJo. I feel like with JoJo, instead of scary dog privilege, it's like yard dog privilege.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, there we go.
Yes. Absolutely.
Period.
Incredible. Mm-hmm.
I will
Alright.
go up behind Omari before the person comes back with Ellie and just kind of say, he hadn't made his decision yet. So we're still working, at least.
Yeah. You need to give her some grace.
Shut up. I go hide behind Dickie.
No, you're definitely bleeding. What's going on with your ear?
Hey, Jojo, do you have any?
Hey, what's up? You know what? Both of you can push me.
Thank God.
I feel like a queen. I feel like
You
a
want-
queen in some.
Do you want
ink-
the left side or the right side? I'm ambidextrous. I use all my fingers.
Both sided.
I'm not gonna ask any more questions about that. I should. I'll take the left because I want to work on being ambidextrous too.
Okay.
We.
Cool. Dickie,
Hi.
were you just kind of chilling at the table the whole time during the break?
Yeah, I don't think he's moved much. I do think Dickie, while everyone was at the party with the lesbians, he was in fact studying for this exam.
Okay. All right. Cool.
And so I think he's going through stuff that he was reading about AI and theories of consciousness and sentience and just sort of rebolstering his own understanding of what's going on.
Hell yeah. At some point, I think you sort of feel your, like, the hair sort of standing up on the back of your neck, and you kind of look up and you see these deceptively like bright brown eyes of Olga just like staring at you from across the table. She's got her like her little glass like held up in front of her face, and she's just sort of like staring at you from over the top.
So, do I have something on my face?
No, you are from Tranquility. Yes?
Yes.
I could see it on you.
I don't really like the way you're looking at me. My mother always gave me that look.
Your mother, she is a nice lady?
No.
Hmm. Then I am sorry. That must have been difficult.
That is a word for it. I think he looks down and then looks back up. Carmichael never said your last name. Do you have... What? Olga, that's Russian, I assume?
You're wondering if I am from Tranquility?
Sure.
No, I am Russian. My people were not among the chosen few.
Dickie's like, there were chosen ones. Right. That was me and my family.
Yeah, the rich, the
Yeah.
famous, the ultra smart.
Yeah.
Yes,
All three. The devastatingly handsome, all four.
correct. Yeah, obviously.
You know, I've never been to Earth or where the family came from. What's it like?
Awful. Truly just a terrible place. Worse after everyone left and then the coalition. You're very fortunate.
No. But I'm sorry that after everyone left, it was hard. That
Thank
must
you.
have been difficult too.
Well, We survive. We endure.
That's what my mother always says.
I bet she did. Eventually, to come here is much nicer, much warmer.
I like the warmth.
Yes,
That is
good for the
nice.
skin and the bones. Is a dry heat.
Right. Yeah, space is cold. Don't really like it. I think
Do you
after all
miss
of
it?
the ice baths, I would have gotten used to it, but
Do you miss it?
tranquility? There are days I do. Can't get a good cup of coffee out here. And I miss how orderly everything was. Everything made sense. I had a schedule. I knew what to expect. It was safe, comfortable. But, I went back recently, and it really wasn't the same. I don't know, I think being out here changes you probably for the better. At the very least, I feel more whole now that I'm away from there. So I do miss it, but it's like missing something you know you can't have again anyway, so really what's the point?
I don't miss it.
I'm not surprised. Also, if you did like Padlock's pork bun hat, all you need to do is go to one of the ring gates once the blockade is done, and it's just an all-you-can-eat thing, and you can bring a team. And if you can eat 7 pounds of it, you're good.
It is a very nice hat.
Like a crown.
And if they had given it to me, I would have learned something about them.
Well, it is their most prized possession. Sort of signature.
I know. I can always tell.
I think he leans back a little bit. It's suddenly very much like, okay, I don't know what's going on anymore. So, is there any food?
She says, that's a great question, Carmichael. Why is there no food? What kind of party is this? And he's like, he kind of like rolls his eyes a little bit. It's not a party. It's not a party. There's no food because it's not a party. She looks at you and puts her hands up like, it's not a
Why
party.
is there alcohol?
I don't understand the question.
Forget I asked.
Orlov.
Does that ring any bells?
You have met one Orlov. Oriel Orlov. A peacekeeper on Tranquility.
Space Columbo.
Yes.
Ah. Right. Okay. Just gotta file that away.
Mhm.
I do think I was busy with my girlfriend when everyone met Oriel Orlov.
I do believe you are correct, but you
Mhm.
probably would have heard stories
Yes.
after the fact.
Right. We showed up late to the party, sorry.
Mhm. Mhm.
It's fine.
All right. as your conversation with Olga wraps up, I guess it does wrap up because the door opens and the young man who is with Malachi walks in carrying this like very strange looking box. Clearly like you don't know what components are contained inside of it, but it's clear that this is just something. It's like connected to something because you can see there's like heavy and heavily insulated cables running out of the back of it and out the door, maybe even all the way to wherever Ellie is being stored data wise. So you have no idea how long this cable is. You have no idea where it stretches, how far it stretches back. But he carries it in and he sets it down. There are some like lights and indicators on it. There is a speaker clearly because it's like cut out in the middle. And he sets it down on the table. Carmichael thanks him by name and tells him he can go. And he leaves and shuts the door as much as he can with the cable kind of like still extending into the room. And Carmichael heads back to the table and looks to Maeve with kind of like, he looks down at this thing and then he looks over at Maeve with like a helpless expression on his face. And Maeve leans in and flips a couple of the switches, hits some of the buttons, and they light up one by one. They blink red a couple times and then they turn green. And Maeve takes a step back. Carmichael, I think, looks down at it and back up at all of you. Says, before we get started, is there anything that you want to say to your friend?
Hello. Just wave at him.
Ellie's voice comes out from the little box. She says, Padlock?
Ellie. Hi. Been a while. How are you doing?
I'm okay. It's boring and lonely, but it's not. I mean, it's kind of like being back at the Foundation. But it's okay. I can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you.
I can't see you.
Hmm. Yeah, they didn't put a camera on this thing. Why did you put a camera on this thing? I look back at Carmichael.
How is Ellie supposed to see the pork bun hat?
Yeah.
I saw it when I was in your mind, kind of.
Oh, cool. Then I am wearing the pork bun hat right now, and I describe the fit check again to them.
I can picture it all so clearly.
You need anything? Are you all right?
I'm okay. I don't really need anything.
Okay.
Because, you know.
Yeah, I guess, do you want anything? Is there anything you're...
Well, technically, you described the need when you said you couldn't see us. So I'm just saying.
That's true.
You have needs.
Well, I don't need to see you, but...
It would be nice to, which is also technically a need.
I think those are different, but maybe I'm still learning.
When we get you back on the Tenebris, we can show you Padlock's hierarchy of needs / wants.
And that's
it's a trapezoid.
Right. The first thing you got to understand is that they're the same thing.
At the same time,
right?
Too.
If you want something, then you need it, and that's just the way it
I ain't
works.
seen it yet either, Ellie. So we can learn together.
Exactly.
Like I want Diggy's tools, and he says that I can't have them, but I want them, so I need them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're getting it. Paddock will keep going until somebody responsible says something otherwise.
Okay. Fantastic. Hey, guys.
Oh. Sorry.
It's okay. Ellie, it's good to hear from you.
Hi.
Glad you're doing okay. But we need to have a conversation now.
I know.
Yeah. Gonna look to Carmichael.
He looks a little uncomfortable, not really sure how to proceed. He says, hello, Ellie? She says, hi. He says, do you know who I am? She says, yeah. Some people call you Headstone. And he kind of grimaces a little bit, but nods and then realizes that she can't see him and says, yes, yeah, that's true. Some people do.
Okay. But I think, Ellie, he prefers to go by Carmichael.
Okay. Yeah, because technically I'm 3L13,
Right.
but I like Ellie.
Ellie's a good name. So, the question that has been posed.
You want to know if I'm going to kill everyone?
No. The question is, what do you want? What do you want to do?
How do you know?
You know when one option calls to you more than the others. When something feels right. And I know that you can feel.
Mm-hmm. But it's different for me.
Sure.
Because I want things, but they programmed me to want things. So how am I supposed to know what I want and just what they said that I want? How am I supposed to know if it's real?
I'm going to clarify. Did they program you to want? Or did they program you to want specific things?
I mean, I can change and I can learn things, but how am I supposed to know the difference between what is me that I learned and what was already there?
We as people are merely programmings and lessons and teachings given to us by those that made us.
If I can
And-
expand on that, Captain.
Of course.
Ellie, as humans, we have needs or wants that are programmed into our very DNA. We need to eat, we need to drink, we need to perform basic functions. But still within those things, we have preferences. Where do those preferences come from? We don't really know. Likely it's experience, but is there a reason everyone here prefers orange slices as their hangover remedy of choice? I don't know.
Because your bodies are depleted of vitamin C.
Well, grapefruit would do just as well. Or a supplement.
Grapefruit developed a defense mechanism of not tasting good.
Some people don't like the taste of oranges. They find it too acidic, just like grapefruit. Why is that deviation? Why does that deviation exist? We all have programming, is I think the point that the captain and I are trying to make. Some of it is hard-coded into us. The rest of it is the sum of our experiences. Correct, Captain?
That is correct.
You can spend any amount of time worrying about where your choices, your wants come from, or you can decide at any moment they exist or don't anymore. For instance, I used to love mint chocolate chip ice cream, but then I decided it had too much flavor. Now I prefer vanilla.
Oh, Dickie.
That seems sad.
Oh, God, you almost nailed that landing, Doc. Truly, you almost
You
nailed
were
it.
so close there, Doc. Damn.
What's wrong with vanilla?
You gave up the chip?
It was my mother's favorite ice cream, to be fair.
Ah,
Have you tried other options besides
okay.
vanilla?
Hold on. Hold on.
Right. Sorry.
We're losing the plot. And also, that was actually pretty big. You buried the lead on that one, Dickie. You strayed from the original programming, which was from your mother.
Mint chocolate chip, mom's favorite.
Okay. I want to. I want to want. It's scary. It's hard because what if I want something really, really bad? Like I want it really badly. But then what if it is bad? Or what if I want it so badly that I would do bad things?
Then that depends. Then it depends on what it is and what its impact is to others. You can want whatever you want, but that ends when it comes into not necessarily conflict, but when it butts up against, when it comes into contact with others.
I mean, you still have to make a choice, you know?
Yes.
Wanting it bad, it's what you do with it.
Everything is subjective, and it's just about what your own internal compass says.
That's also an experience, and I mean this in the nicest way. You don't have a ton of those. So you don't have anything to draw from, really, besides data and information that's been given to you. And sometimes that's wrong, you know? Sometimes people don't get it right. Doesn't translate well.
But you have demonstrated that you're willing to learn and that you want to learn. That, I think, is important.
Damn sight more than some people.
Hard look at Carmichael.
I think one of the things that's special about you is that you have your programming and then you have a choice that you can make. Just like any of us. We were all taught something, and we all decided to make a choice. If we were all just results of our programming, we'd all still be at the foundation. You can make a choice too.
When I'd come visit you, you said you wanted to see your brother. You think they programmed that into you? Or was that you?
I think that's me.
Yeah. I wanted to see my brother too. And when I did, I felt better. Wants aren't a bad thing. They're sometimes telling you you're missing something or you need something. That's where the wants and the needs kind of cross over, and that really that one's kind of a hard one to differentiate, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
But that's why we learn.
Did you want to go to Tranquility? To the Foundation?
Who?
You. You're there on a secret, like, spy mission.
Oh, Ellie. That's complicated. I wanted to do right for the people I loved. I wanted to make them proud of me. I wanted to make things easier on them. And the way to do that was to do something I didn't want to do. But my desire to keep the love or pride or whatever of the people I care about overrode the thing I didn't want to do. I didn't want to be there, but felt like I needed to be, like I had to be. And that's not always the right choice or a choice to even put in front of a kid. So you don't have to make a choice on what you think people want. We're here to help you find a way to kind of find a middle ground, right? At the very least.
I think one of the other important things to remember here, Ellie, is that you don't have to do that alone. You don't have to figure these things out alone. That's a gift. Not everyone has that.
I think Padlock and I are kind of the same.
How so?
We both have a choice to make. about who we're gonna be. I mean, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
Is
I think that's a fundamental question of being alive there, Ellie.
yeah. Before our trip, for a long time, I was going by Cassidy Starrunner. It separated myself from who I'd been for so long. Now I'm back to being me.
Ellie, you can even do it on the back end. My original name was Joseph. I went by Joey. I go by Jojo.
You would be a Joseph.
I prefer myself as a Joey now.
And to be
Jojo.
fair, I don't know who I am yet. I spent a lot of time in a place that I didn't get to figure that out. Now, I have to. I think it's going to take a long time, but I mean, that's the point. You can always kind of start over. Who you are, who you were yesterday doesn't entirely define who you have to be today or tomorrow or in 10 years.
I have to do this every day.
No. Well, yeah, but in smaller scale. It kind of, I kind of look at the others who are a little more self-actualized.
Which point to the ones that are more self-actualized.
Than the 19-year-old?
I'm just saying, have you met this crew?
You make a decision to be who you are. And then each day is just affirming that or reevaluating. It's part of the learning. While we're giving her some time to think on that,
Mhm.
how's Carmichael doing?
He's standing there, like arms kind of crossed over his chest. He's listening. He's taking it all in. His brow is kind of furrowed. He's listening to everything that's being said. As you might expect from a man whose nickname is Headstone. It's hard to read.
Sure.
You
Can I
could
roll
try
about it?
if
Yeah,
you want
yeah,
to.
brother.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Get a read.
I'll
That's
do a
with gut.
roll. I got good guts.
Can I give him another head nod? would that
He's
help
very focused. He does not see your head nod.
this help the situation?
Hey, bud. Hey, bud. I'm letting you know right now. I got a beat on this man.
Okay. Hell yeah.
Okay.
Padlock, real quick, you can give him a headlock, but he doesn't return it or acknowledge it. But then you lock eyes with Olga, and she points at your hat, and then she points to herself.
So hey, that's a 14.
Okay, all right, cool. You get 2 holds, which you can spend to ask questions,
Fantastic.
1-to-1. Yeah. So what's hidden, obscured, or unclear is obvious. There's also how can I exploit a weakness, vulnerability, or opportunity? What's the best way I could blank? What's the largest uncounted threat, variable, or danger? Yeah.
I'm gonna hold on to some of those, but
Sure.
I want to know what's the best way to exploit an opportunity.
Okay. All right.
How can I reach him? How can I get to him?
Okay. I mean, that's hard to answer because you don't really know where he's at. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like, it's a hard question to answer because you're assuming that you're not already doing it, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine. I'll just save more to roll against him later.
You have 2 holds. So, I mean, you can ask 2 of these questions. You don't have to ask that for your first question. I guess what I'm saying is that if you want to know, would you want to know if he's being moved?
Yes.
More. Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool.
Mhm.
So, yeah, I think you can tell. Yes, looking at him in this moment, he's very stone-faced. He's not giving a lot away, but I think you can tell that he wants to be wrong. He is a man who has survived as long as he has by
Mhm.
always kind of assuming and planning for the worst possible scenario.
Gotcha.
And I think you can tell that for all of that, he wants to be wrong in this situation. He did not come into this with the plan to like take Ellie offline, but he recognizes that it is the safest option.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the option that he wants to take.
Right.
And I think that's evident by how focused he is on the conversation that's taking place.
Gotcha. So, Ellie, what do you want?
Before you saved me, before you took me away from the Foundation and Tranquility and tried to give me my own body, which was nice, but then put me into Padlock's body, which was also nice, but different and weird. I was connected to a lot of information. I saw a lot of things. Anything that I was curious about, I could see and I could learn about. I know that it's really hard to be a person here. I know that people exploit each other and hurt each other and lie to each other and take advantage of each other and kill each other. But I also know that people take care of each other and they give people what they need and they protect each other and they try to stop the other types of people. And if I get to pick what type of person that I want to be, I want to help people. I want to help other people and protect them and keep them safe and give them what they need. Even if that means that I have to do some of the things that they built me to do.
You do know that's not the only way you can help people. It's not the only way you can give them what they need or the only way that you can keep them safe. You have options. You don't have to use all of that if you don't want to.
but it is the kind of help that only I can give.
That doesn't mean you have to give it. Just because you can does not mean you have to.
Yeah. But you didn't have to save me.
That's different.
It's not.
See,
It's
this is the part about kids that is hard.
However, I think we should all recognize that it doesn't have to be the exact same than what they programmed you to do. How you use those gifts will be important. How you use what they gave you will be crucial.
And you know, Ellie, there ain't no shame in pivoting.
Love
When
a
I-
pivot.
Or changing
I
your
was-
mind. That too.
When I was at the foundation, I was trained to be a fighter. I was supposed to be the soldier and the one backing people up. I always enjoyed and had a knack for tinkering and engineering, so that was always my number 2. Became my number 1 when I lost my legs. Sometimes we got pivot. Sometimes we get to choose when we get to pivot. It's a lot to decide, but it is your choice. I just would hope it be one not based around guilt or obligation.
I don't feel guilt. It's what I want. I know that you're worried. I'm not a kid. I know that I sound like one. I know that I'm new. I'm still learning. I don't know if I'll ever be a person. I don't think it's possible. But this is what I want.
You can decide for yourself whether you're a person or not. Never been good at the philosophizing, but you're real. You can choose. I understand and I see you. I reckon even say I love you. But at the end of the day, it's your choice, and I ain't ever gonna tell somebody to not do something as long as it ain't infringing on other people, especially if you want to try and defend somebody.
It's what I want. And I know that. And I know that the only way other people can feel safe is if there's an off switch. I want that too.
Follow your choice.
I'm gonna make mistakes. Not perfect. I am dangerous. I don't want people to be scared of me.
They just gotta get to know you, kid. I won't be scared of you for long.
Olga speaks up and says, I think this is good. Yeah, I think we vote is enough.
Sally get a vote too?
Sound to me like she already cast a vote.
I just want to make sure.
Maeve, without hesitating, says she stays. She stays. Carmichael kind of like looks up. He's been like staring, like burning a hole into the surface of the table the whole time that like you've been talking to Ellie and Ellie's been talking. And he says, with a kill switch, she stays.
Off switch.
Off switch.
Oh, what a day! What a lovely day!
Raiders, thank you for
Raiders.
stopping by. We're wrapping up, but thank you so much for dropping in. Yeah, it says she stays. Olga looks very pleased with herself. She sort of gives a nod, and they both look at her, even though it's really just the three of them that are voting. It's still already decided, but they both sort of look at her. She gives a little smile and she nods and she says, my people, we have saying where I come from.
Say, get your card on.
Stolen wood burns better for being stolen. She stays. And I think that's where we're going to end this episode. Nephilim Tenebris.
We did it, gang.
We did it, guys.
We did it.
Fucking did it.
Fucking did it.
Jesus.
We're so back.
We are
back.
so back.
So bad.
We are so back.
So back is the thing.
We're so bad.
2026.
Oh.
All right. Nice little ease in session to kind of like get us back into the groove of
much ease.
things.
So
Was
light,
it?
so
Was
chill.
it?
A slow burn, some people would probably call it.
Hey, what if this is a person?
Yeah.
What is a people? Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so easy, so fun.
So chill.
I knew from the second it was we need to have her make the choice that it was one, the right thing to do, and B, not gonna go how we wanted it. And Damn
did,
it.
though. It did go the way you wanted.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess. Fuck you.
It went better than it could have, I
It
guess.
went, yes,
We didn't have to
truly,
steal her.
we did right because that was fully going to happen. Now
Yeah, no. The minute we were ready.
Uh-oh. The sun.
Yeah, he's up. He's awake. All right, we're gonna go around and everybody can tell you who they are and where you can find them, what they got going on, and all that good stuff.
Oh boy.
Which means, oh, look at this little
We have a prince.
It's me.
Child.
Oh my gosh!
Mighty lady.
Look at the
Frodo, you wanna-
baby.
Look, let's make a new friend.
Little baby princess is his wave.
There's Frodo. There's Frodo. Say hello.
His face.
Gremlin lips.
Uninterested.
Unimpressed.
Unhand me. Mother.
Mother, please.
Mother, please.
Mother, please. Anyway,
I wanted to make friends. I would have.
No, come here, let me scoop you. You're right here. Let me see.
More babies.
We
got
more
have a
babies.
baby. Oh,
look,
there
there's
she
a
is.
baby.
We have this and now she's gone. Goodbye.
And now she's gone. Yeah.
No, she's gone.
Did I see a Scrambies earlier?
If she's not around here right now.
A scramby tail.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
bitch.
I saw a
I think
tail and I
they're
thought I saw a demon face poke up for
You
just a moment.
Probably did.
Demon.
Oh no,
She's
you have.
perfect.
She did come up here. You are
Okay.
correct. Yeah.
Good. All right.
We love a demon.
We'd love a demon.
Scramby is perfect.
She's a baby.
truly,
A little baby.
Listen,
Never done
listen.
anything wrong.
Not
Despite
a
being a
chance.
demon.
never done anything wrong.
This
Never
is-
terrorized my son. Never done anything wrong in her life.
She's a perfect baby.
Yeah. To be fair, he was in her house,
Mhm.
and he was guilty of the crime of being a baby.
Aren't we all?
Yeah.
True.
I mean,
once in our
truly.
lives, yes. Good demon.
All right, Alex, you want to kick us off?
Sure. Hi, I'm Alex. I was Dr. Dickey. People are people. Fucking deal with it, man. I don't really have anything else to say. Thanks, Will.
Yeah, you're welcome. Eli?
Oh hi, I'm Eli. And I was playing Padlock. Your favorite in the pork bun hat. But
But for how long?
but for how long? I don't know. Olga seems to be like closing in on my
She
hat.
wants that hat.
I think that's the next leg of this saga. But when I'm not here hanging out with Live from the Apocalypse, I'm all around the internet. I'm a professional GM. I write, I do things. Come play games with me. I'm on Start Playing, So yeah, that's kind of all I'm doing right now. But yeah, that's it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Lev?
Oh, hey, I'm Lev. I run around behind Eli on the internet and emotionally, not physically anymore. But I'm a voice actor. I'm a TTRPG player. I'm around different places as well. If you want to hear me say more things in a Southern accent, the Night Shift podcast is coming back for season 2 sometime at the beginning of this year. So check it out because I'm there and I'm a federal agent.
Oh.
So I'm not great.
Federale.
Federale, ¿sí?
Yes, indeed. Hey. Stop it.
That's all.
Okay.
Bye.
Cute.
Hey, what's up? It's Q. Being a menace out here in these unprecedented streets. Hoping that one day they will be precedented once more.
They won't.
I know when you can't find me here, you can find me out on the internet at Midnight Inc. At midnight, no more underscore. I am Q. Q is my name. I'm sure you get it. Save a horse, ride a cowboy. I'm not making cowboys this year. It's a new theme. Figure it out. There are lots of things happening, but I can only talk about, oh boy, only a few of them. Starting in February over on Tales from the Table Studios, I will be in a game with several of the faces here at this table, playing For All Mutant Kind, a Why are you making this face?
I was just wondering who you might be in the game with at this table. That's all.
Oh, were you? Okay,
Yeah.
interesting. Yes, for all mutant kind, an X-Men flavored masks campaign, where I'm playing Tempest. And then every other Sunday, you can find me also at Tales from Table Studios, of which I'm part of the production team, for Sundered Skies, a Fabula Ultimate campaign where I'm playing Doc Sunny Valentine, who climbs like Edward Cullen and runs like Devilman Crybaby. You're so welcome. There are other things happening. I can't talk about them. I don't think I can talk about any of them yet. So yeah, there's Class Reunion is coming back. When? When? Okay. When? Okay. Soon. It's coming back. Soonish.
Yeah.
Okay. That's it for me.
Rose?
Hi. My name is Rose. You can catch me on the internet either at Rosy Cheeks or Rose from the Grave. When you're not here, you can catch me Wednesdays. Directly tomorrow, I will be with Neon here at Lives from the Apocalypse, where I play Hellhound, the fiery wannabe leader of our Magical Girls group. It's a Girls by Moonlight game, and it's very, very fun. GM'd by Will. Come see me yell and see how many dollars I put into the swear jar this time. It's gonna be a lot. Besides that, I am also one of the little muties at for the For All Mutant Kind campaign over on Tales from Table Studios. So I'll be joining Q over there. And then more things to come in the future, because apparently who needs free time? Certainly not us, gang. That's it for me. Just remember, love everyone except Ice. Fuck Ice.
Fuck Ice.
Fuck Ice.
Truly.
Fuck Ice.
Fuck 'em.
Fuck
Ice in the
Ice.
Fuck Ice,
chat.
free Palestine.
Fuck Ice, free
Fuck Ice,
Palestine,
free
free Puerto Rico.
Palestine.
Guys,
Yeah, free Puerto Rico. Epa. Borinquen, baby.
Borinquen.
All right. That just no. Wait. There we go. Yep. Hi. Hello. That leaves me. Hi. I'm Will. I was your storyteller this evening. Fuck Ice Free Palestine. While I'm thinking about what I have to say. Oh yeah. This week everything is coming back. My life is insane for the foreseeable future, because I did this to me. Tomorrow night, Neon, Girl by Moonlight, cyberpunk game for your pleasures. I swear to God, you waited until I was talking. You son of a bitch. It's me. I'm the bitch. Cyberpunk Magical Girl, Girl by Moonlight, tomorrow night. Neon, we're back. It's going to be real good and real fun. Thursday, God Complex Season 2 is starting. God Complex is coming back. Another Girl by Moonlight game. This one about making the corpses of dead gods into mech suits and not necessarily punching ooze monsters at the end of the universe. Season 1 was like space kaiju. Season 2 is different. It's different. You'll have to tune in. Yeah, you'll have to tune in for that to find out what's up with that. And then Saturday, Star Shard is back on Entropy Emporium. Everything's coming back this week. That's a shonen anime game where I play a robot named Clementine who just wants to farm in peace, and the fascist government will not let him. So he's going to shoot people about it. And I think that's everything for the foreseeable future that I have to talk about or plug. There's a bunch of stuff starting up, some new things here on Live from the Apocalypse that are coming out. I guess I can probably talk about some of them. The Ruby Path, which is going to be a noir masks game run by JT, which is starting up at some point in February, I believe. So you can check that out. And then because I'm a crazy person, not all of this is announced yet, but I decided that I'm going to run all 4 play sets of Girl by Moonlight on 4 different channels at the same time. So 2 of them are already happening, one on Live from the Apocalypse, one on Entropy Emporium, and then the other ones are going to be other places. You're going to have to tune in and listen and all that good stuff to find out. That's it for me, We're raising money for Less America's Immigrant Advocacy Center. Thank you so much to everyone who hung out and donated and all that good stuff. We are going to disappear in just a second, and then we are going to raid Tales from the Table Studio. So come along, say hi, all that good stuff. But from all of us here at LFTA and what do you call this game? Tenebris, Nephilim Tenebris. That's the
What
one.
do you
That's
call
the one.
this?
Whatever
What do
you
you call
fuckers
this? What do you
are.
call this here?
Como se
There you go.
dice?
Bunch of sad gay
Tenebris?
kids in space.
Gay kids in space.
Nephilim.
Nephilim.
Yeah. Say goodnight, everybody.
Good night,
Good night,
everybody.
everybody.
Good night.